going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are going to be talking about Infinity Watch today and what they can do on offense and on defense and how they were just absolutely incredible. With Black Order, you always had that thing where if you didn't have Ebony Maw on Black Order, the team never really worked. That's not the case with Infinity Watch. Without Adam Warlock, this team is absolutely incredible. They're very strong on defense, very strong on offense, very annoying to take down. I've fought them multiple times in real-time arena and I hate it every time. There's a lot of revives and death proofs and everything else going on with this team with just the four of them: Gamora, Nebula, Phyla-Vell, and Moondragon. Those four on their own are going to be an incredible team that could just do a lot of stuff on their own. And you guys can see some footage of this behind me where they are doing an 80k punch up with Drax on the team. I've done a 160k punch up with Red Guardian instead of Drax. Was a little more dicey, but also I only have one T4 on this team right now, and that's on Nebula's passive. So while we're going to show some footage of this with this team wrecking things, we're also going to talk about how to build them up, what T4s you should probably focus on first, ISO priorities, things like that. But yeah, if you are not going to get Adam Warlock this time around, this is definitely a team that you should not skip out on. They are going to still get you a lot of use with this team, even without Adam there. But before we go any further in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about Amazon Coin. They are the sponsor for today's video. Amazon Coins allows you to spend more money on the game, or spend the same amount of money, but at a significant discount, meaning you're able to get more return for the money that you spend. So if you are wanting to check out Amazon Coins, it is 100 Amazon Coins equals $1, but you can buy those at significant discounts. So for example, you can buy $100 worth of Amazon Coins for $82 or $50 worth of Amazon Coins for $42.50. Significant discounts on both. They do have other packs as well. You can go as high as $400 if you want to go all out. You can go as little as $2 to $3 worth of Amazon Coins at once if that's what you want to do. And if you do want to try this out, you will need to sync up your account through Facebook, and you will also need to be on an Android device. But it is it's very helpful for you if you're trying to game on a budget, trying to limit the amount that you spend. This is very helpful for that. So if you guys do want to check this out, there's a link down below in the video description. Very helpful if you guys check that out or use that link, as it does benefit the channel financially. Very helpful for me if you guys do that. I would appreciate it. But yeah, so please, by all means, check this out if you want to. Alright, so let's talk Infinity Watch and what you guys need to be doing on this. You guys can see I've got Nebula, Gamora, and Phyla-Vell already up at tier 14. Moondragon, I'm working on her a little bit as well. And you can see that I'm running a Striker on a lot of them and then Skirmisher on Nebula. And this is the way I've kind of run it so far, and I think this is how I'm going to leave it for these characters. I'm probably going to run Adam Warlock as a Striker as well. His Striker ability is very helpful, where his basic attack will prolong negative effects. But the reason I'm running this is because Nebula is going to always assist, especially once you're running a full Infinity Watch team. Without that, she only has an 80% chance to assist, and that is because of that T4. And let me move my camera out of the way so you guys can see it. With that T4 on her passive, and this is the recommended T4, the first T4 you should put on this team, plus 10% assist chance and another 10% per Infinity Watch ally. With that, you're doubling her assist chance. It's a big deal. This is definitely very helpful, but also her assists are going to deal max health damage. Now on assist, it does read the text here as 10% max health damage on a basic attack. With the assist, it's only 3%, so it's not going to do 10% every time. That would just be completely OP. But she does deal some nice little damage there with doing damage with the target max health. But also, she's constantly assisting, and she's applying vulnerable here with the Skirmisher. And as you guys will see in the footage, anytime she assists, she applies vulnerable, and then one of these characters follows up and then applies, does a bonus ISO attack. And each of these can do something different with their bonus attacks. With Gamora, especially once you empower her, and she will be empowered turn 1 because you have a full team Infinity Watch here, or not a full team, but you have enough Infinity Watch members here. She will be empowered on her first move. She applies bleed on her basic, and she is going to be your main damage dealer if you don't have Adam Warlock on the team. And this is going to be the character that you want to go for max red stars on first, especially if you are not going to have Warlock. Yeah, I mean, I've got the gold crest to take her up to 6 red. I'm waiting on a couple more silver credits, and then I can take her up to 5 red at the same time. So she is absolutely a monster on offense. You guys will be able to see some of that. But yeah, applying heal block on her special, doing massive damage on her ultimate, and then she's gaining piercing and crit chance, everything else. Yeah, she's great. So Gamora is going to be your main damage dealer. Phyla-Vell is also a very nasty damage dealer. You can see 4 red, 4 yellow on her, tier 14, 26,000 damage on her already. she's gonna be number 1 on the damage rankings for everybody in the game, and that's just because of her passive. And her passive will give her and all Infinity Watch members bonus damage. This is another one I highly recommend you guys invest in. This is going to be plus 30% damage once she gets this T4 on her. 30% damage for herself and all Infinity Watch allies. That's a lot of damage, especially with Gamora. So that's another T4 I highly recommend. And then with Gamora, the T4s on her, I mean, you can definitely have them. None of them are by any means necessary, but this heal block for 2 turns on the special is nice. A little bit more damage on her basic and some really nice damage boost on her ultimate here, and a little more piercing and crit chance here on the passive. So this will be nice to help give her a little bit more damage. But Moondragon's also going to be pretty crazy. Bonus focus for herself and Infinity Watch allies and resistance as well. And then the ultimate T4 does more healing and some more damage, but this is a very long cooldown. I usually don't use this. Most of the time she's either dead right now or she's or the fight's over before I get to use this. So this one I'd say put it on the back burner. That healing's very nice, and we'll have to see once we get more stars on her and red stars on her if that's going to be nice to have. The speed bar reduction here on this plus flipping immunity and clearing positive effects from the enemies. This is a turn 1 mass dispel. This is very, very helpful. Applying speed down to the primary target, giving defense up and deflect to all allies. That's great. And then her basic as well can mind control enemies. And yeah, I mean, she's got some very good T4s on her, but the passive on Nebula is definitely the first one you should go for. The passive on Phyla Vel is also very good. Yeah, some of these are really good, but once you do the passives on Nebula and Phyla, I would recommend doing some of the T4s on Gamora, just for that little bit of damage boost, because especially on that ultimate, especially on that passive, Gamora is going to be your main damage dealer. So if you can boost her damage up a little bit by investing some of those T4s, probably going to be the best way to go about this. And we're not even going to worry about Adam Warlock right now because he's just not available yet. So we're not going to worry about him and T-Force for him. But yeah, Striker on all the characters except for Nebula, and then Skirmisher on her is the way to go. You can see I've got Blue ISO on Phyla. I've got her up to Blue ISO level 2. She is Protector, which is kind of ironic considering how much damage she can do. But you can also see this offense up and defense up for 2 turns on her ultimate and 150% bonus damage. That's big. That's definitely another T4 you're going to want for her. The Quantum Cutter special does some decent damage, and her Meteoric Slash can apply offense down for 2 turns. This is another one you may want to invest in as well. So a couple of T4s and Gamora, a couple T4s and Phyla to kind of get some more buffs for the team and also applying offense down for longer. This is one that you don't have to invest a lot of T4s in to make the team work, but it's definitely one that you're going to want to invest a lot of T4s in no matter what, because they are going to be a strong team. They're not necessarily meta, but they're going to be a team that's just going to get a lot of return on for them. So we were showing this earlier, and we'll kind of keep this going with Drax and the 80k punch up here. Not bad at all. Oh man, I'm thirsty. So yeah, we're gonna kill here with Gamora and there. So yeah, now one thing I've noticed is that if Nebula assists and does the damage or does the killing blow with Gamora and her special and ultimate, Gamora won't get the speed bar. I've also noticed that if Moondragon with her basic, if she does kill someone, or if the mind control target kills someone, then Moondragon won't get the charged. I'm gonna guess that's working as intended since Nebula has the same effect with Gamora. But I thought it was a little interesting to notice that. And also you guys can see that every time Nebula moves, she's also giving assist to Gamora and speed up to Gamora as well. So Gamora's going to move fast. She moves a lot. And this is why Gamora should be your main red star priority. You can see there, look at that. So yeah, that was an 80k punch up. No big deal there. That was kind of surprising. And then with this Red Guardian 160k punch up, this one was a little more dicey. I could also say that was just because it was a far bigger punch up. Also, I kind of screwed up here. I put a counter on everybody, and then Thanos just flips it. So not ideal. But also you can see Gamora gets empowered right away. And then we'll try to put heal block on people usually, though I learned here to try and do bleed first, because the heal block right now, I don't have the T4, so it's only one turn. I want to kind of time that right so that I can get heal block on Thanos, so that when he uses his ultimate, he's not able to heal back up from it, and also get offense down with Phyla against Thanos as well. So once we can clear taunt from Cole Obsidian, we can put offense down on Thanos, we can put heal block on him, and that's gonna make things a whole lot easier. This is one that yeah, it takes a while, and it's not the most clean thing, but when you have a team with one T4 on them right now, I'd say this is a pretty good return on that investment. Not a lot of T4s, still able to do 160k punch up against oh, and yeah, there's also the bonus ISO attack will not trigger the 100% speed bar on Gamora either. Forgot about that too. So yeah, now we're just going to try to limit Thanos a little bit, see if we can get offense down on him. We'll put defense up on everybody, offense up on everybody, and that should help a little bit. The mind control here, do a little bit of damage to Thanos. We'll get some bleeds on him. And yeah, if we could get heal block on him, that would be nice, but not going to get it in time. So he's going to heal back up to full with that ultimate. We're going to lose Moondragon here in a moment. Moondragon right now is the only Infinity Watch member that does not have a built-in revive. Or sorry, not Moondragon. But Phyla and Moondragon both don't have revives. Gamora and Nebula both revive, and they don't need Infinity Watch members to do it. So it's kind of crazy. You'll just fight them on their own in RTA, and they just come back to life. They're constantly assisting, applying death proof, everything. It's annoying, and this team is gonna be fun to use. Very annoying to fight on defense, I can imagine. We'll see how that goes on defense, but yeah, this team, it's gonna be fun to use. So yeah, the 180k punch up against Infinity Watch there, or not Infinity Watch, against Black Order, not bad. Takes a while, but I'm still able to win in the end. But yeah, not the cleanest, but with only one T4, I mean, what can you do? So I also did some testing with Drax and this team with Blitz. I did 100k punch-ups against Asgardians, Wave 1 Avengers, and I can't remember who the other team was that I tried against. But yeah, I mean, applying heal block, and then if you do heal block, then they can't heal back from killing Greg. So, you know, if you want to punch up big time against Infinity Watch, you by all means go for it. That was a weaker Hela, so she died pretty quickly, but yeah, here you go, heal block against all enemies there. That's gonna be great to countering Asgardians. Doing a little slow motion there just to see what kind of damage she does. 60,000, that's not bad. Well, yeah, she could do better, but you know, when she's only got 4 red stars, what are you gonna expect? But yeah, this team just kind of killed Asgardians here with Wave 1 Avengers with like a 70k punch up against Wave 1 Avengers with Iron Man though, so take that as you will. But yeah, I mean, you can do heal block to them, you can apply counter to the team. This was the first time I was trying it, and yeah, that 1-2 combo, once you get those red stars on Gamora, this team is just gonna absolutely murder, especially on that opening salvo. You know, Nebula's gonna apply counter to the whole team, or apply heal block to the entire enemy team, and then Gamora's gonna follow up and just do some nasty damage. This is also before I had the T4 on the passive for Nebula as well, so she's not going to assist as much. That Mass Dispel on Moondragon also is a big deal. Those reducing speed bar, the speed down, it's lovely. It's very good. I love this team on offense. Know that once we get Adam Warlock, this team is going to be an absolute pain. Everybody's going to have him in arena. It's going to suck, but yeah, I mean, look how quickly we killed that. Look how quickly we killed that Wave 1 Avengers team. I mean, that was just over in seconds. And there you go. 90k on that crit from that assist from Gamora. Not bad at all. That was when I was running Raider as well, I believe, on Gamora before I changed her over to Striker. Yeah, I was running Raider on her at the time, but oh yeah, here it was. An 80k punch up against Marauders. Now, of course, this is Blitz. This is not with War defense, but considering how quickly they tore through this Marauders team, I don't know, man. It's gonna be fun to see. I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue when you find them on defense and War, but I can imagine that this will also shred Marauders pretty easily. We'll see, but considering how quickly I went through things here, I don't know. We'll find out, but yeah, we put we'd usually, I think I did heal. No, I did counter here, but yeah, Gamora gets that speed bar right away, applies the heal block here to everybody, and then Nebula assists. And if I had the Striker ISO on Gamora here, I would have killed Strife right away. I could have focused on Sinister or Sabretooth or Mystique. No problem at all. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say at this point. I think, yeah, did we try to go for, yeah, we tried to go for Emma for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, because we could kill Strife off by that, by doing the adjacent attack. At this point, we'll reduce speed bar and we'll reduce turn meter and dispel on Mr. Sinister because there's no Strife there. We're able to focus down Mr. Sinister really quickly. I believe, yeah, Gamora's going to go again before Mr. Sinister does. Use the ultimate here. Kills him 160k on that ultimate too. She's going to do some damage. And then, yeah, at that point, it's over. So, I mean, I don't know. They're going to have more armor and stuff on, and resistance on defense with War for Marauders, but I don't know, man. I'm still feeling like they're going to be a very easy big punch-up. Like, Shadowland can absolutely destroy Emma. I have a feeling that these 4 on their own are also going to be able to do the same thing on defense and War. We'll have to do testing to figure that out. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think they're just going to do great on their own and more defense as well. But let me know down below, what do you guys think of this team? Was this footage get you a little more excited for building these 4 up? It's going to be a little more free-to-play friendly to build these 4 up if you don't have Adam Warlock. Let me know what you guys think down below. But as always, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.